So hello friends, the purpose of this video is to show how we can batch rename the files that we already have in a folder. Okay, so how we can do is using LabVIEW. It's quite straightforward. Firstly, search for some default VIs like current VI path, select it, and after that we have to strip this path using strip path, then connect this wire here and get the strip path. After that we have to get the number of files within this at this path. So how we can get it? We have the option here, list folder. So here at list folder we connect this path and get the path out and folder names. So in the front panel you can see here we have strip path, what exactly the path is out, and the folder names. So let's run this VI. So there is an error. Why? Because the path is empty, or it is showing not a path. So how this can be solved? What we need to do, we have to save this file. So let us suppose I save it here, in the same folder, batch renaming. So now run this path, run this VI again. Now we will get the exact value. So the path is D etc, and out path is again the same, and we have the folders, number of folders is there. So at that location we only have single folder. If it is multiple folder, there will be more number of files here. Okay, so right now we have saved this thing, so that means things are working fine. Now what we have to do, we have to build the path. Go to file IO, get the build path. So what we need exactly, we have to select the folder. For that, index the array, take array, give it index. Let us take control first. So right now we only have single folder, then index value going to be 0. After that the element will be the folder, the folder name. This folder name is here, and we will take that previous strip path, the base path. Now it will create a new appended path. So let's run it again, see what it do. So yes, so it has selected the test folder. That's good. Let's move forward. Let us clear this thing. So now we have built this path, we have the path for desired folder. So let us rename it folder of the files. Okay, that's good. Next thing is we have to look the files again. So press Ctrl and copy it, that is copy to list folder, wire the path and get the file names. We have now the file names, it is there. So let us run it again. Now we are running this code line by line, so we can get the feeling that how this program is working. So we have run it. Now here we see the number of files that I already put in this test folder, to show that there are number of files having name file, dot underscore 001 002, number of files we want to rename these files. Okay, so we have to take this file one by one. How we can take a loop, for loop value, connect this here to this for loop input. Then how we can rename whatever the files we have. For that, what we have to do, we have to search the string. Go to strings here and search and replace string. So create the input string as a controller. Yes, that's good. Other is we have search string, create controller, and the replaced string, set it as control. Now input string, we can just take this value, that is file name here, and the resultant string would be like indicator here. So let's see what would be the resultant string. So here is the controller. We have search string. Let's search for file and replace with et. Okay, so let's run it. Yes, so you see here, when the for loops run, the last file is renamed to file underscore 006 to et underscore 006. That means we have renamed the that file here. So this is working good. The next thing is we have to build some path. Okay, so because we just don't want to have these strings only, we have to rename the folder that files also. Okay, so let's minimize it. Now proceeding further, let's build the path. Build path. Here we have now we have to take base path here. This one is the base path. New build path is to be connected here. We have to take with that base path. So okay, so let's start it again. We have searched the string. We have to build this path using this string. Okay, so take it, build path, take this string, take this base path here, connect it here. Now we have a new path for that new file. Okay, so appended path. So let's again run it and see everything goes fine. Yeah, so if we write a new file having previously this name, then it would be replaced by this et006.txt file. Okay, so that's good. Now we have to do some commands, because we have to run this certain command so that file would be renamed in a Windows. Okay, for that we have to access the DLL files that Windows offer, that is kernel32.dll. How we can do this? We have to use call by library function, take it there, search for call by call library function node. Just take it out, open it. Now write kernel 32.dll, and function name you have to take move file a. So in the parameters tab, what you have to do, we have to change these values. This return type would be numerical, that is numeric. Other is argument one would be it would be string. Yes, we are going to use string as a constant, and all things are same. And the second argument also is the string constant, and all things are same. In this function node, what you have to do, calling convention should be std call, and the we have to take this run in UI thread. So it would look like this. Actually this command will be executed when we run this node library function. Constant string argument 1, constant string argument 2. Okay, just okay. Now what we have to make, so here are the two input strings. Firstly we have to connect the old file that is in the argument 1. So old file would be same as this one. Take this base path. Okay, so let's build this. Take this base path. So this would be the base path. Keep it clear. Okay. And the old file name, which is this one, create indicator. So here would be the old file name. Okay, yeah. Next what we have to do, so firstly, in order to prevent accidental renaming, I put this function in a case structure. So let's control using this boolean, name it to rename. Okay, so if it is true, it would run. Now we have the path, but this is accepting the strings. So go to strings and go to here conversions, so path to string. So connect this one to this here string as a input. The same for second, the new file path, connect it here, then connect it here. So take this one out and select it to, if it is greater than 0, create indicator that it is conversion is successful. Okay, so let's run this one. We have stripped path, that is input path, index of a folder, these all are arguments. This one is the folder name, this one is indicator, this one the folder of for that desired file, search string, and the replace string. This is just indicator to show that it is working or not. Here are the two paths, that is old file path, new file path. Okay, so here are the total number of files. So before renaming it, let's run it and see everything goes fine or not. Yeah, So old file path with name is file 006, new one is et006. So that means everything is working fine. And let's go to the folder. Here is the test folder. We keep it sideways. Okay, so let's click on rename and run it. Yeah, so here it get renamed. So all files get renamed here. I think that end of that conversion get some kind of error while recording, so I just put screenshot of the conversions that files are converted there. So only requirement is that this VI you have to place from where you want to rename the folders, rename the files. Okay, so that thing only required there. So it can be further modified as it highly customizable things. Okay, so that's all for it. So we can also clean it to reduce the size, or we can clean the whole VI. So this one is the final VI that would batch renames the whole files. Thank you.